might have seen recently in the news that the rape accusations and allegations that Bill Cosby has amassed through his life have recently received a renewed discussion. CNN is covering it. The internet is abuzz about it. His social media team very stupidly put out a Cosby meme generator on his website just as these allegations were renewed in the media. And it was all over the internet, people using his own meme generator to discuss these rape allegations. And, of course, Rush Limbaugh wants to weigh in. And Rush Limbaugh doesn't know very much about this, nor does he know why these allegations got renewed. Well, let's listen to Rush and what he has to say about it.
And I asked myself, what did Bill Cosby ever do to tick off some producer at CNN? Or some reporter, or some assignment? What happened here? And then I had to stop and remember. Bill Cosby has, numerous times in the recent past, given public lectures in which he has said to one degree or another that black families and communities had better step up and get hold of themselves and not fall prey to the forces of destruction that rip them apart. And basically, he started demanding that people start accepting responsibility. And the next thing you know, he's the nation's biggest rapist, as far as CNN's concerned. I mean, this kind of stuff just isn't. This is not news. It's nowhere else. Well, maybe there's a headline somewhere else. Or is it bigger than is? Well, I know, but where did it has it been on Twitter for a while and CNN just got to it?
Pause it. Let me explain to Rush Limbaugh why this is renewed in the news. It's not because CNN has recently realized that Bill Cosby's the black community are criticizing Bill Cosby for constantly attacking them and pointing out how they need to have a stronger family and attacking black fathers and et cetera, et cetera. One of the oldest criticisms coming from the black community about Bill Cosby, no, CNN has not just figured this out. I mean, maybe they did, because who knows if CNN's even known about that super long, historied criticism pointed to Bill Cosby. But why this is being talked about right now is because a comedian, Hannibal Buress, had a video go viral of him doing a stand-up show and him talking about Bill Cosby's rape allegations when attacking him for constantly attacking the black family. And after this happened and the internet once again started talking about it because of this viral video, Barbara Bowman came forward and wrote an op-ed piece published by the Washington Post stating how she was drugged and sexually assaulted by Cosby when she was in her late teens and early 20s. And she's just one of the many women who's accused Bill Cosby of this since it came to light, I guess, almost a decade ago. I think it's been more than a decade since these accusations came to light.
It's been a while.
I'm not saying that's when these alleged incidents happened. I'm saying that's when these accusations came to light.
No,
yes.
I'm saying I think about a decade ago.
And I mean, 14 women is a lot to come out. So this is, I think there's something to be talking about, something to speak about there at the very least when 14 women are coming out and saying this. Let's continue hearing what Rush Limbaugh has to say.
It's been, the last few weeks, it's been growing. Okay, so I don't do Twitter. I know it's a flood now. It's a flood now. But it's not like he did it yesterday. It's age-old stuff, right? 20 years ago, 30 years ago, yeah.
Wow.
That's right. It was back. The stuff that's being alleged is back when he was the lovable Mr. Huxtable and had the ideal, perfect TV family on the ideal, perfect TV show, the Cosby Show. Yeah, ate Jello. Oh, you've seen some of the funny the Twitter mock-ups that have been My two favorite things in the world: rape and Jell-O.
What do you say to a guy who says that? Who? What? Wow! I mean, let's first take that. Rush Limbaugh really does seem to be brushing these allegations aside because apparently they had happened 20 to 30 years ago, where apparently it's all swept under the rug now and doesn't really matter anymore, I guess. But he finds these jokes funny? I mean, about rape and Jell-O? Just... This is the same guy who said, no means yes, if you know how to spot it. Jeez. Want to do a Cosby impression?
Truly
Marco?
the most bizarre
Yeah.
response, though, to the. I mean, I've read some of this stuff, and it is really chilling. And I feel like the only important thing that you could say from a, like, I don't even think it's like a defend Bill Cosby perspective, but I really am a very big believer in the legal process and not destroying somebody without some type of legal process. Now, that said, this is a lot of people, and their stories are very similar. And it's just, I mean, it's absolutely chilling. And to have that response of like, well, this was a while ago. I mean, I don't know what.
Well, there's also the whole.
why
There's also
Rush?
there's also the other excuse where he's a celebrity, and people come out and they throw these accusations at celebrities all the time.
I'm sure that happens sometimes.
I'm sure it does, but I mean,
but
14 women on
well,
one.
and you're
on
also
one person.
assuming like that does happen sometimes. You're also assuming that that's like an easy thing to do. Just as celebrities are more apt to be a target of something, they have more resources to destroy somebody's life.
Yes.
For coming
And
at
be
them
able
in
to
this
get
way.
away with it.
And be able to get away with it.
Yes.
Sure.